Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Mini City. Today is episode 5. So I'm going to use this episode as a sort of review point for us to gauge on if you guys are enjoying the series or not. I always do this on every series. I just don't usually talk about it. But the reason why I am mentioning it on this one is because I love the idea of the series. And I'm liking it so far. I'm concerned about the limitations that we're going to come across, and so are you guys, understandably. And you guys keep coming up with new limitations that I didn't think of as well in the comment section. And I just want it to work. When I originally thought of the idea of making block high houses and cities, I thought it'd be amazing to be able to make a texture pack for you guys to download it and then be able to make your own city. It sounds like such a brilliant idea, but I can see why it hasn't been done before, because it's hard. It's really, really hard. Today, though, I'm going to do something I know we can do, which is 2 skyscrapers. I want to do the bank skyscraper, which is going to be about 4 blocks tall, I think. It's going to be the highest skyscraper, or it is the highest skyscraper, obviously, in the city. So it's going to be the highest skyscraper on our mini city. And then the sort of bluey-purpley one as well. So, before that, in fact, I want slabs. Slabs, jungle wood, dark oak wood. No, jungle wood could work. No, dark oak wood, jungle wood, slab, jungle wood. For the pier. The pier, we have the multi-story car park about there. This is a little park, so we're going to say that the pier starts here. And then it gets a little bit wider at the back where the roller coaster is here. And the eye is there. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to get it to actually have a roller coaster in the London Eye on it. If I do it on this level, that'll probably be better, because then we are able to put down blocks directly on top of it then. And I think it's a little bit more of a realistic height as well. I think it needs to be 1 block further out. It's a very specific scale you need to do with this, though. It's quite weird. Yeah, that's better. We have all the palm trees and stuff down there. Yeah. Okay, so enough dilly-dally. We're going to jump into Photoshop. We're going to jump straight into texturing out the blocks. What ones are we going to choose? Let's choose them now, in fact. We're going to go with sponge and wet sponge. For one for the skyscrapers, we're going to have sponge for the tall one, wet sponge for the... Oh, do they drip? Oh, I don't want them to drip. That's pretty interesting, though. Maybe we can utilize that for something, at least. And we'll use block of diamond. 3 block high one and a 4 block high one. Okay, we'll jump into Photoshop. Alright, so in Photoshop, I've got the sponge here ready to go. And up here, if we drag this over, we have the overviewer world. Of the main city. This is the skyscraper that's going to be the sponge. This is the skyscraper that's the diamond block. Okay, so we're going to work on this one first. It's pretty simple. It's just grey with some darker grey, and then we'll have black little dots for the windows. Now, we're going to use the same block 4 times, so we can't make it go smaller as it goes up like this skyscraper does. But I'm hoping we can make something look pretty interesting, because if you look, we have a solid line that goes all the way around the skyscraper here, and then we have a single line, and then we have another ring that goes around, and then we have a single line. So I think we can potentially use that. And it's got a helipad on the top of this one. On this one, it doesn't have a helipad, so we might have to texture up another bit of wood to have a different style roof. I'm not going to make a carpet specific for this roof. We might just stick on the roof that we have on these ones currently, or something like that, because there's no point making a whole block specifically for a carpet, specifically for one skyscraper. It's just going to be a waste. But I really like the idea of this series for you guys when the texture pack's ready to be downloaded, because you can mix and match whatever buildings you want together and make some really cool combinations, hopefully. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to put that back up there so I can see it when I need to. And first things first, we're going to make it all grey, all the right grey. So we want about that grey. Boop. We make that all grey. Perfect. Then we're going to want to have a darker grey. And we're going to want to have this way down on this sort of level. 32 blocks. We're going to want to split it into 3, which is 10 blocks apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 along here. Oops. I was holding down that shift thing again. Okay, now I want this to be a solid grey line. In fact, I think I'm going to double it up like that. But this line I don't want to be solid. I want this to have light grey on the edges. So I'm going to go 6 blocks in from the edge and 6 blocks in from the edge on this side like that. Nope, 8. There and there. Yes. Then this beam should probably go here. Hello? Oh no, we're on light grey. Should be here and here, because that way when these two blocks are put together, this is going to make another double thick line, which is going to be perfect for what we need. Okay, what else do we want? There's a little bit of white above the windows, and we want a little bit of shading. Let's do a little bit of shading on the darker parts first. So we want to have a little bit of shading there, and maybe just a little bit on that side. Yeah, just off center like that. Then we get the black for the windows. Now, this is going to be the tricky part. How are we going to do this? Are we going to do 2x2 windows with the white section above? If I do that, I'll make it easy for me now. With the white, they have the quartz slabs, look, on top. Quartz slabs on top of the windows. So we could do it like that, and then have another one here. Flip that round. And then how many of those could we fit in if we done it that way upwards? So if we had another 2 here, there. Maybe if I move them all up by 1 block, then it's... Oops, that's not right. Then it's 2 blocks above, 2 light grey blocks above, and 2 light grey blocks below. And it's in line with that level as well. Yeah, okay, we'll do that then. So we want to grab these. I'll do it in like little sections, I think. In between the windows. Oh yeah, this is going to be the tricky part as well. If we do that, and then we do every 2 blocks, where do we sort of stand with that? Dead on correct. Sweet. So we shall grab all of those. Goes there. Oh, that covers up that part. Do that again. We shall grab this part. There we go. We keep that line in now, you see. And there. That's going to look so cool. I can already tell that's going to look so cool. I want to get a little bit of shading on underneath the windows and stuff like that. So we want to get just a slightly darker grey. Not this dark, but darker than this. Perfect. And we're going to go underneath the windows with these. Underneath all of these. And I can't really do them... do the shading down the side here, because the building wraps around. It's going to be the same on all sides, and that's going to look a little bit weird in this case. So we're just going to do the darker parts underneath the windows here. You could do them on one of the sides of the windows as well. We can see what that looks like on a couple of windows before we really make up our mind. Like that. You know, that doesn't look terrible, but then it's got to go up here and here. No, you know, I actually like it. I think we're going to do that. So we need that to go all the way down there and there. It's such a subtle change. I doubt YouTube will even pick the change up. It's a very subtle light change, but it will make a difference. The colors are more vivid in Minecraft than they are in Photoshop. So we'll be able to see the difference between the two shading blocks when we put it in. There. And these ones. Oh yeah, 100%. That made a huge difference. So we're gonna. I can't save that. Oh, I can't save that. What is it called? Sponge. Sponge. Save. Wonderful. Okay, let's get the other one then. So we want to close that one. Yeah, you can save. I did save it, but I'll show you. Oh no. Okay. Nope. Nope. I think that did save. I don't think we've just ruined anything. And we want to get, what was the other block that we put down? Diamond. Diamond block. So boom, there's diamond block. So with diamond block, we want it to be this skyscraper. Now this skyscraper does have a little bit of a change halfway through. We can't do that. I'm not going to bother with that. We're going to make it all the same. We're going to make it this sort of look all the way up. So we need a blue sort of ladder pattern in the middle with a grey sort of ladder pattern on the sides. A little bit more tricky, a little bit more challenging for this one. I'm very excited. We're going to go... And what do we want for the window colour on this one? Do we want to go with a... I think we want to go with a light blue. Almost... No, lighter than that blue, I think. Let's do that first then. So we want to have a very light shimmer style glass. Same as what we did with the airport. And we're just going to paint all that first. That's perfect window colour block. Brilliant. Perfect window colour block. And then what we want to do is have the middle point. The dark blue middle point. Which is right there and there. That's a little bit too royal blue. We want to get it off that royal blue. Keep it perfectly in blue, but just, yeah, that's better. Much better. Okay, and then we want the grey part. Now, that is in the middle. Yeah, that's in the middle. The grey part. Now, it's actually quite a darkish grey. I'm going to go with about that. And we want this to be pretty much... pretty much the middle half, the blue ladder, and then the edge quarters, the grey. So it's 32 blocks. That's 16 blocks would be half. So 8 blocks would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to do that. Sweet, that should work. That should work. Now in the middle we can now do the blue, because that's an easy one for us to do. We're going to do this every single one? No, we're going to do it every other one. And does it have one at the bottom? It doesn't look like... Oh, it has grass at the bottom, but we can't do grass because we're going to be stacking it. So many little things you've got to remember. I will have one at the bottom then, like that. Which means we don't want one at the top. We'll try and remember that. So you want that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. It looks so good already. Surprisingly, this seems to be the first episode where it's actually worked in Photoshop. Now, we've got a little problem because this window right here is only going to have one block because this bar here is going to actually be above it. I don't think that the difference is going to be that noticeable. You could do this and then it would make that middle one 4 blocks high. Which just doesn't work. No, we'll put that back. Okay, so there's that part. We need to do the shimmer sort of glass particle effects on the glass there, but we won't worry about that for the minute. On the side here, we have the grey, and it goes up here, like that. We have the windows in between those points, and then we're going to do it here, here. Take these ones out like that. Beautiful. And then we just line these up. Now there is some purple dots as well that I would like to get in to really make it look like the building that we've actually made in Minecraft. So we'll stick those up Look at my steady hand, hey? That's a straight steady hand right there. And that one goes down there. Now, the purple ones, every other one is purple. So we want to grab... That's a little darker. A little darker. That's about it. And we want to do this on every other one. Just on the ends, though. Not on these middle parts. Hopefully I'll be able to do like a side-by-side of how this looks next to the real skyscraper. But this is actually pretty close. Skyscrapers is definitely where this texture pack really comes in. This is what's going to really make this texture pack work. And then these ones are little purple ones as well. Oh, on every one though. Like this. Alright, now we need to add some shading and some window light. Definitely, yeah. So we'll grab white and we'll put in some little shines on the windows here. Pretty easy to do, this is. Just like go diagonally with just single pixels. We'll just do the middle ones first. Like this. Also, keep them pointing all in the same direction. Don't do some the other way. They must all stick in the same direction for the Minecraft sun reflection effect to work. If you have some going this way, it just looks weird. So, yeah, keep them all pointing in the same direction. And have some, like, random ones in like that. Same up on this side. Over here. You go pretty crazy with it. You're not going to be able to sort of overdo this. So we'll have that one, and that one. Already that looks 100% better. Let's add some shading on the blue. So we'll grab that blue and we'll darken it way up. And we want to do the bottom one for certain. And this line for certain. Like that. I think that's all we want to do for the darker parts there. For the grey, we'll get a darker version as well. And I'm going to put the darker versions on the insides of these purple parts. Because these are meant to stick out. These grey parts stick out further. If you look. They stick out further than the blue parts. So we're putting sort of the darker bits in here to try and do that for us. So we'll have that one, that one, that one, and that one. And the same down this side. It's going to look so good when it's wrapped around the corners as well, like all over the block. I think that's pretty much it for this skyscraper. It looks really weird, like relatively empty in Photoshop, but as soon as we go into the world, it's going to work. Oh no, hell, what happened there? I actually want to go slightly darker with this and put some shine on the windows because we've got a lot of this light blue. So I think this will just help a little bit. Maybe not on all of it, just on the edges of the windows. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that first and then take away the bits I done too many of. That one and that one. Yeah, just on the bottom right corner, we're going to add 3 on each window. Because it was very light blue intensive, wasn't it? And this is just going to... Hello? There we go. This is just going to sort of help out just a smidge. That one, I'm trying not to go over the white of the shine that we've already done as well. That would it would take away the effect otherwise. There, 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 and there. I've actually missed some white on these windows as well, so it was good I checked. Ah, I got rid of a white one there. That's okay, I'll remember that. There, 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 there. Oh, there's more windows than you think. This might have more windows than the actual skyscraper's going to have. It might have. Okay, so we want white now. I had one there. We want to put some white in here. And one in there. One in there as well. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's save that one. That already saves its diamond block. I'll see you back in the game. Ta-da! Don't they look fantastic? Don't the blue colours just stand out so well? No, I'm kidding. We haven't done it yet. I need to go back here. I have two because the first one was like a test one, and then I renamed, or then I made the actual one, which I just renamed to Mini City 2 texture pack, and I just haven't named it back. I should just delete Mini City. That would make so much more sense, and then you've only got one, then I can't accidentally like update the wrong texture pack or upload the wrong texture pack at any point or something like that. And like I said at the beginning of the series, we're using Simply Sharp's 32-bit texture pack as a base, but by the time we're finished, it won't have any of the 32-bit. There we go! Oh, that looks so cool. So we need carpet, helipad on the left one, normal roof on the right one. Yes! Oh, I might go with a solid one, even just go solid white. Yeah, that works. That looks so cool, right? I mean, look at that. That's exactly how it was on the review I just showed you a moment ago, right? That is so cool to see. Yeah, skyscrapers work so well with this form of texture pack. You know, because they're square buildings most of the time. You can get them different heights, and the helipads look fantastic. I'm in the water. The helipads look fantastic. This skyscraper looks superb. I mean, yeah, you can see where the blocks join up at the dark points, but it doesn't matter. Not at all. Not one bit. And this one is exactly how I imagined it to be. That is so cool. I really wish we could do something about the edge of these roads, so the side of the road didn't show up, but because they're slabs, I don't know of any way. Maybe I need to talk to someone who like knows so much about crazy cool texture packs to be able to do that. I'm sure there's a way to do it. And because the world's so small, even if it required me to change every single block, I could easily do it. It wouldn't take long at all, would it? And same as here, we've got like random log bits. The log bits I could cover up. Not a problem. We can definitely do something about that. But it's either going to be road to suit that bit, or solid stone brick to suit that bit. I don't know. That's what's really letting me down. I like the bridge. I love the buildings. The side of the roads, though, is what, or being able to see the sides of the road is what's letting me down. The only problem is that sometimes you do want to see the side of the roads. Like, you want to see the sides of the roads on this part, so it all lines up nicely, but you don't want it on the side. It's just so impossible. Maybe I need to have like an actual texture pack genius to recode Minecraft, like recode how Minecraft reads the texture pack. I'm sure there's a way to do it. Anyway, that's all I got time for this episode. I know it was maybe a little bit of a shorter episode than it will normally be. I'm just very busy today. I got a very busy week. The beginning of the year, beginning of any year is always very busy for adults and YouTubers and stuff like that. Well, just adults really. It's not very busy for YouTubers, but it's busy for adults. There's all sorts of kind of stupid, adult, boring things that need to be sorted out, which I don't want to do. I'd rather just play Minecraft. The rain has come at such a perfect time, hey? As soon as they talk about something slightly depressing, it's like, we'll rain. We'll make it seem even worse. Alright, if you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. I'm so happy with that.